Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin, aka Mystical High Priestess. So this pick a card reading is going to be about who is manifesting you. So yeah, there's 5 piles to choose from. You can pick one or multiple. If not all the messages resonates, that's okay. Take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, if you like my energy vibe and it resonates, you can like, share, comment, subscribe. You can even book a personal read if you feel called to do so. Alright, so this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. And let's get started, okay? I'll see you at your piles. Okay, bye for now. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose this Pyraphy moon. Let's get started on who is manifesting you. Okay. Spirit team, who is manifesting pile number 1? Let's talk about who and then maybe go into why and what energy they're coming through with. Unless it comes through. Who is manifesting pile number 1? Hold on, one at a time, please. Need more clarity, please. Can you clarify the pentacles? Can you clarify 7 of Cups? Just one card for 7 of Cups, please. Eight of Wands. Right, 8 of Wands, please. Lovers. For lovers, what's about this? I'll go to your channel message in a sec. Lovers, let's clarify lovers situation. Ace of Pence. Ace of Pence, please. Overall energy. 3 cards, sure. Sure, 3 cards. Just one at a time, please. 1. 1. All right. So got 7 of Cups. Lovers. 2 of Pence. Ace of Pence. 8 of Wands. So this is going to clarify 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Lovers is clarified by 2 Wands. 2 Pentacles clarified, 9 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot. Eight of Wands is clarified by the Moon. Got Devil, Three of Pentacles, High Priestess, Hierophant, Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Okay. It looks like a lot of people are trying to manifest you for multiple reasons. One of them could be in regards to you have a lot of options for love and like work opportunities for whatever reason. I think you're a magnetic individual and people are attracted to that. And could be potentially somebody that was only take it for resonates, might not apply to everybody. Could have been somebody that was going wishy-washy over like if they should pursue you or pursue something else, but they finally made up their mind. If not, well, you have a lot of options and you're like going after whichever one suits you better. I just get this feeling of like this juggling energy of like, do I go after what I want or do I pass it up for something later on that's even better? Like, can I trust my intuition? Is it really going to pan out? Like this new opportunity, is it going to pan out? And the answer is it's going to pan out. But it's like somebody's maybe trying to manifest communication with you or like getting into a relationship with you, and you don't really know about this, but maybe they're planning, seeking out advice, and then they're going to come towards you, or they're going to try to come towards you as if they didn't manifest you, but they really did. Could be somebody from work. Could also be somebody like, another side message is if it's not romantic, maybe it's a family member and they want to know what's going on. They want gossip about you. Yeah, like there's been hurt in the past. You like walked away from it, you've moved on, but like people still want to like talk ish about you. Yeah, they're like, what is this person going after these days, and like how come they're not chit-chatting as much as they used to and everything else. And it's like, oh, maybe you've gotten cold. Could be another person too. Could be somebody that's very blunt, honest, and like not really compassionate. Not gonna lie, it's giving that vibe. Somebody that's very intellectual too. Another aspect to this is like you're hesitant because you want something that's like of like a higher caliber, something that's gonna match you, because I think you've been going through a lot of transitions. You want like a really good partnership. You want to see clearly, but like people around you, whoever's trying to manifest you, is trying to put you in an illusion. And you have your walls up for good reason, to protect your energy and space and stuff. You need something that's really emotionally fulfilling, not just physical. And I think people want to be physical with you in order to, like they like your energy. So there might be some energy vampires around you, who knows? Otherwise, they just are really super charged up around you, really attracted to you, and so they want to like get to know you better and like advance it at a quicker speed. Or it's like you're really focused on other things, so you're really unbothered, and now they're like, people want to come back. Like, people want to chase after you. The runner chaser dynamics, even though that's just no. You might have to cut cords with people, or you might have to protect yourself a little bit more. Like, you can look up like various like ways to protect yourself, or like using crystals or using candles and whatnot. Let's see. Family member, why are they doing this? It's like you have a full completion moment, and people want to, like, sometimes when you go through a full completion moment, people from the past want to creep back in because they know that you've up leveled, and you're like, heck, I'm already out of the zone. Like, geez, they want to make you feel like you're trapped, even though you're actually free. This is an illusion card. Why are they doing that? See, they want to make it seem like they're more attractive than they actually are, but out of the two, or out of the multiple people, like out of the, like, whoever's doing this, you're actually more attractive, but they want to, like, they might be trying to do like glamour or beauty spells or whatever to try and come off more more enticing. If you're not interested, you could always just like, yeah, no. Because you're like in your energy, just making sure you're fine and like taking good care of yourself, self-maintenance and self-development. Yeah, you're like filling your cup up and you're protecting your heart. And that makes sense because of people taking advantage. And you gotta make sure you're okay and recharged. But somebody's been putting a lot of work to like try and manifest you. So if they haven't manifested you yet, it's probably because they're doing something wrong. It's not energetically the right match, and you're protected by your ancestors and spirit team. So then it's harder to like, because I feel like they're trying to trap you a little bit. Take that if you know that it's not healthy. Because like people want to like be combative and stuff, or like fight for your attention. And you're like, heck, I'm just trying to get my bills paid. I want to like make sure I'm well off and like I'm doing okay. Maybe you're somebody that takes a lot of baths, like in a good way, like with Epsom salts, or like protective baths, like to shield your energy a lot more. That's okay. You're like unbothered, you're not seeing that like people are trying to like you. You're in your own zone. Any advice? So if you want somebody that's more healthier on your level, it will happen when it's supposed to. You always have the option to say no at any time. And keep doing what you're doing to protect yourself. Restrict access if necessary. You probably want to restrict access. It's probably somebody that's a little, you're either intense, or the person that's actually right for you is more thought-provoking, if that makes sense. Yeah. They're willing to put in the work. They meaning the right person. But I feel like maybe you feel like, oh, the right person's not going to come. It's going to come when pigs fly. When reality is, you're worthy of someone that's healthy and on the same similar level as you. Something that complements you better. You just are blinded by the thoughts of yourself, like your confidence levels. Even though you're like an independent person and stuff, you don't view yourself as highly as how other people view you. Or that what has to be worked on, who knows? Because you are worthy of something better than past people. See, Emperor came out. Somebody that knows their ish, has control over their ish, knows what they're doing, doesn't take advantage, isn't manipulative. Like somebody that's like way up there. But you know, like in the past with other people, you were burdened by a lot of things. And it made you feel really anxious inside. Okay, let's see. I'm probably going to see if I need oracle cards. 1 sec. Okay, so what crystal does pile number 1? It's calling to pile number 1, or what crystal should they work with at this moment? Okay. Anything else? One more, if anything. Well, that's too many. One at a time, please. Alright, we got Lemurian quartz. Okay, if you need a vacation from your thoughts, whenever someone or something you love needs a zap of healing energy, awaken your inner wizard or witch and cast a spell with Lemurian quartz. Escape your mind. Rhodonite. Potential wasters. Those deeply sighing, I hate my job types. Sagittarians. You could be a Sagittarius. And then, when to use it, when that cubicle life has got you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up, when you're ready to use your real, unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. Go with your heart. Magnesite. Intellectuals and Aquarians. You might be Aquarius. When you're just too smart for your own good, when you're completely lost in your thoughts, or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it, or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it who's boss with magnesiate. Get your mind right. Moonstone. all you earth goddesses out there and the people you keep around who need to work on their empathy, patience, and intuition. Under a new moon, use it to set intentions that align with your purest, life-affirming, inner child nurturing calling. Under a full moon, moonstone belongs in the bedroom or wherever you get down. Find your natural rhythm. Rose quartz. The overly self-critical, sentient spiritual beings who love deeply, those in the healing arts, or those who want to be. When you feel like you always have to be the one to have it all figured out, to work the hardest, to hold it all together for everyone else. Rose quartz gives us a pink cashmere covered platform to be soft, sweet, and open to spirit. Take care of your heart. Last one. Jasper. Air signs, city folk. When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session, strengthen your foundation. All right. One sec. I have a bunch of cards. I sometimes don't know which ones to use. Give me 1 second, please. Anything from here that needs to come out? Okay. I connect to a sacred flame within my heart, courageously trusting that I am a beacon of inspiration for myself and for all those who are ready to release the falsehoods of who we used to be. We rise as sovereign creators of the new world. Anything else? My unhealthy perceptions of balance and harmony skewed who I thought I needed to be. I release the need to will myself into being someone I am not. I make space to honor my truth, my heart, my needs. This validates and nourishes my soul in the deepest ways. It is safe to let go of the stories and thoughts and the expectations. I am whole. I am worthy. I am free to be me. I really needed to hear that. Last one. There's only one way, and that's straight through. I firmly put down the burdens and the conditioning that I have been carrying for far too long. This cultivates space, lightness, and hope within me. As I move forward on the path ahead, I go gently, ever so gently, compassion and reverence shining from my heart, showing me the way. Okay. I really don't know what other deck to use. Sure, why not? I'll use this one. What did I get? Oyster. Yeah, you're very protective, but you have a pearl deep inside. You're a pearl. People don't see that. They always, or like you don't always see that you're a pearl. Oyster could be significant. Water energy. Very beautiful. Beautiful looking shell. Owl. Somebody could be trying to do this at nighttime, or maybe you're a night owl. Maybe you read a lot of books. Something about grimoire. Maybe look that up. I don't know if you have a grimoire or somebody else has a grimoire. Yeah. Frog. You're in your own lane. whatever you're doing, focusing on, you're in your right space. The people might be trying to jump across obstacles in the way between them and you. Oh no. Yeah, you have very protective spirit team. You're really fiery in nature. It could be a fire sign, or there is like an animal spirit that's a fire sign, or ancestors that passed on that fire signs, or connected to the element of fire. Black egg, very precious, very valuable. Maybe don't undervalue yourself or underappreciate yourself. Anyways, that all. It's okay. Alright. Well, I hope that was helpful whenever you're watching. Okay, take care. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose this triple moon pendulum board. Let's see. Who's manifesting you? Why? What energy? Could be multiple people. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Energy for pile number 2. I'm just saying this because of pile number 1. Energy. Who is trying to manifest? Pile number 2. Who is doing this? Why are they doing this? What energy do they have? One at a time, please. One. Clarify. Clarify all 5 of these cards. Four more cards. Alright, let's see. 5 of Pence, 9 of Pence, the Hermit, the Chariot, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pence clarified by 8 of Cups, 9 of Pence clarified by Ace of Swords, Hermit clarified by High Priestess, Chariot clarified by 9 of Pence, and 7 of Wands clarified by the Emperor. And then you got 10 of Pence, 5 of Wands, Page of Pence, Judgment, 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, like this person has up-leveled quite a bit. They were like in the Five of Pentacles energy, and then they got self-awareness and they started changing their ways. So they became more of a Knight of Pentacles. Like maybe it was somebody you left out in the dark a while ago, or you haven't spoken to this person for a while. They really want to communicate with you. They've been going inward, and they've been trusting their intuition a lot more. They're taking action to become like more independent. They might have been a little bit codependent in the past, or they had a lot of vices that they relied on to cope with things. And they're also protecting themselves quite a bit. Like protecting this vision that they have for themselves. They want a strong partnership, but I feel like there's a lot of chaotic energy around this person. Chaotic energy around this person, and they're slowly but surely building wherever they want to go. I feel like maybe you're a little mentally conflicted about this person. You're not really sure if you should. I think you've had a lot of baggage, like if you should like maybe continue this path with them. I feel like you have a lot of baggage from the past with this person. You're very giving, and you're also coming to terms with yourself and self-acceptance. What else am I seeing? Relationship with this person in the past. Yeah. It was going well in the past. What happened then? This was like going too fast, perhaps. In a little bit. But you might have met this person while doing a creative hobby of yours. Maybe you bonded over hobbies. You're getting really clarity, or like a message is coming about this person. Maybe people have been trying to talk in your ear about things. Yeah, because there's also Knight of Cups. And this is giving. They want to give you something, but I don't know. Maybe they're not really sure if you would accept. Because you're like in your power, very know your worth type of vibe. Five of Swords. Yeah, you're like trying to take a break from a lot of things and reflect on the situation and like try to put a stopgap in all the racing thoughts you've been having too. And move towards like something way better. Well, it's giving a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights. But you're in an interesting predicament too. It's like you want something long lasting, but then that takes a lot of work, and you're trying to see clearly. You might feel a little bit ungrounded right now. And like you're in your power, you're becoming the Empress. So maybe that's creating opportunities for yourself and like making sure everything's okay with you. You need like better balance in the situation. Giving and receiving better flow. But right now, there doesn't seem to be a lot of ideas going around. Inspiration. So one of you or both of you could be actually feeling lost, lost your creative spark, or you're trying to get that again. Maybe they felt creatively sparked whenever they were around you. Just try to be protective of your energy. You can. Yeah. Because this could be romantic, but it could also be platonic too. I think you might be this person's muse, especially if they're like an artist of some sort. There's a new beginning if you want it. And it's like, it's already, the process of manifesting has already started. It's still turning though, so like, if you're not interested in this person, that's totally fine. They're also strategizing. They might be watching you too. Maybe they're trying to figure out if you're stuck or if you're unstuck, if you moved on or what. Yeah, like, have you overcome certain challenges in your life? Just watching the time here. And like, have you reached your full potential? Or what? Are you walking in your path, your fated destiny? Have you started that thing that you wanted to start, that you've been procrastinating? Have you healed? Are you broken up with another person? Maybe there was they didn't want to talk, like really communicate with you because they knew you were in a relationship, and now you might have broken up with this person, but they like with somebody else, but they don't know if you did or not. Are you happy? So it could be like two people. One that could be an ex, one that could be been like a friend of yours that wanted something more. And it's like, use the power of discernment. And also figure out what you want too. What do you view as the 10 of Cups, as like emotionally fulfilled, as like a good partnership, as a long-term stable situation? Like, what's your thoughts on commitment and stuff like that? What do you look for in a partner? You know, your dreams can become a reality, so like, you might be doing law of attraction or something. To expand, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm not done yet. I have to pull oracle cards. All right, let's see. What needs to move energy compared to the pile one? Let's go through the pile too. Could I get a couple? That's a lot. Could I get a little less? One at a time, please. One more. got? That's okay. So you got Sugalite. Anyone planning an escape from the confines of space and time. When you're called to take your spiritual practice to another level, it's easy to stay stuck in something that isn't working. There's a comfort to safe and status quo, but there's an unknown out there with unlimited blissed out possibilities. Ask Sugalite to light the way there. Stretch the limits of your imagination. In that, you can actually write a list of attributes you're looking for in a partner. You can even write what are deal breakers. Okay. Tie your eye. They're currently overthinking and mood swinging Geminis and Virgos. When your thoughts are not your friends, when reading Jungian theories or attempting to decipher a Zen koan, I don't know. When you're all roar and not enough purr. When only equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain, and right brain can get you square with the universe. Balance your whole being. Shungite. Anybody looking to get honest with themselves. When it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been and whoever it's been with, get real with your truth. Black tourmaline. Everyone needs it. Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, malignant demon, taking more from you than they're giving back. Protect your light. Love that. Love that. Love how they word that. Kind of night. The perpetually restless. When you find yourself drowned out by that mental noise, even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded, thoughts are thoughts, reality is reality. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua, or you can get down with kyanite and align to the moment with your calm and cool intact. Deepen your perspective. Green calcite. Anyone who finds himself lost in the forest of doubt without a map. Libras. Jeez. When your heart is asking for something, but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor. Live out your heart's desire. Vanadinite. Those tackling self-discipline. When it's time to live in the moment, when you're at the prime audience for a motivational speech, whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary, an energizing meditation with vanadinite can help knock down whatever stands between you and your happy place. Break through your big blocks. Okay. Let's see. Crocodile. Okay. It's giving watchful energy. Be careful what's lurking underneath you. Elk. Ground your energy. You can. Phases to life. Shark. Protect yourself. Some sharks are a little vicious. Depends. Deer, yeah, like energy takers. Deer, sweet soul, it's your sweet soul. Crow, listen to the messages you're receiving from your ancestors. Let's see. My shadow is here to remind me that growth is constant. I accept and surrender to my evolution. My desires are necessary and valid. Every aspect of my being is divine. The duality of my head and heart creates the contrast that allows me to be curious and explore that which I most deeply seek. Releasing inhibitions and doubt is what cultivates an environment to grasp joy, confidence, and self-love. I practice uncloaking my heart, allowing my golden light to illuminate the world around me. It's safe to share my unique gifts and allow others the beauty of experiencing them too. Is there any more that needs to be done? My sensuality is a powerful magnetic force. When I intentionally make space for it to emerge, I allow the abundance of what's beckoning to find its way home to me. My feminine power is rooted in my capacity for receiving pleasure, joy, growth, abundance, and love through all my senses. This is what anchors heaven on earth. Wow. Alright. I hope that was helpful whenever you're watching, okay? Pile number 2. Alright, I'll talk to you later then. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose this. So let's see. Who's manifesting you? Why? And their energy, okay? One more shuffle. Come on. Okay, fine. Let's see. Who's manifesting pile number 3 and why? What energy do they have? Take a couple of cards. One. Clarify. One time. Overall. Okay, let's see. Wowza. Alright. Got Death card. Judgment. 6 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. I was going to say Knight of Pentacles. Maybe that's significant. 2 Wands. Hangman. The Sun. 3 Wands. Knight of Cups. 4 Swords. The Fool. The Lovers. The Hierophant. 10 of Pence. 10 of Cups. 4 Wands. 6 of Swords. Queen of Pence. Page of Pence. Let me pull one more card. A couple cards, actually. No. I'm going to do energy plates. Okay. So more additional cards were 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, King of Pence, and Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords, not Queen of Wands. Who knows? Maybe that was a Freudian slip. Who knows? Okay. Somebody wants to know if you're still stuck on a particular situation in the past. If you already made a decision to move forward with your life or what you're doing now. They're curious about you, and it actually gives them anxiety because they're not sure. Maybe if we restricted access, and that's okay. You definitely up-leveled for sure, especially in your independence and your financial and like your grounded energy. You've worked on your foundation. A cycle is kind of ended for you, and you're focusing on something completely else, separate. And you need some sort of stability, some sort of like consistency in your life, and that's totally fine. You're uncertain about a situation though, or they're uncertain. They don't know if you're still cold or not. If you see different perspectives clearly anymore. But you have been. In fact, you're doing quite well for yourself. You're building yourself up. You've been focusing yourself on self-development, which is amazing, in order to show up better in a partnership. Do you want to start something new? I don't know how you feel about this person, especially if they messed up. You need something really long for the long haul that's committed. Cognizant of time. Jeez, I can't believe this pause. Yeah. No biggie. What's Paul's thoughts on this person? Like, you want something maybe new with them, or like you'll be friends with them at least. But I don't see Like, especially if you've had a little spat. It's actually coming into balance now. You're getting out of this feeling of like having to go inwards and like see clearly. You have a lot of options. You're starting something new, definitely. You might have two other options. Not gonna lie, someone that's more fulfilled emotionally and very balanced and not all over the place, chaotic, or somebody that's like very attractive and like creative, passionate, outspoken. Because the King of Pentacles is very practical. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you might be exploring your other options. Yeah, opening your heart up again. So I don't think you've completely shut the door on this person. But definitely you need something that's more reciprocal and mutual. You're protecting your peace at the end of the day. Very strong. You're trusting your intuition a lot more. And you might actually also be attracting somebody that's like intellectually does a lot. You're just open to different possibilities, so you're not stuck on anybody in particular. Is this person a new person? I think so. It's probably one of those people from the past that was like an earth sign that was kind of like a little much. You had a good time, but like they were a little much. Yeah, they want to start something for sure. You might have worked with this person too. Someone from the past is trying to balance themselves out. Oh my gosh. Pile 3. Pile 3. Interesting. Well, that's odd. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. If it doesn't fall, I'll just grab them. Now I get other. Unless I absolutely need it. Can I get another card? 1 second, I'm gonna see if I can. Okay. You got quartz, rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection, Geminis. When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through illusions, clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. Fluorite. The perpetually distracted, anyone with a vision worth sticking to. When you want to take an uninterrupted 20 minutes to meditate, an hour to finish a book, or a lifetime to concentrate on your unique calling here on earth, sharpen your focus. Oh, bloodstone. The constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking mechanizations of modern life, Capricorns. When you're totally bled dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep, get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day. Chin up, head high. Power up your vitals. Celestite. Anyone brazenly ignoring the constant inner voice that actually has some good ideas for how you might better handle this whole life thing. When it's time to stop and really listen, with Celestite as a guide, you might be surprised what you hear. Tune in to your serenity. Kunzite. Anyone with a heavy heart about something, collectors of good vibrations. Calling kunzite after a breakup or a major disappointment, or when you're beating yourself up about something. You don't need permission to be here. You belong. If you forget that, pause, tap into kunzite's pink prismatic vibration, and let love rule. Open up your love channel. Ametrine. The chronically indecisive Libras. If a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea, if you can't decide on something, swipe left or swipe right, call on Ametrine. Remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. Make your big dreams your big life. Whale, you have really deeply feeling. Eagle, higher perspectives. Cosmic egg, protecting of your good energy and your manifestations and everything. Lizard, shedding, resourceful. Golden egg. What's your golden idea? What's your vision? Zoom into your vision with that too. To like, you know, like they do echolocation. And like, impossible is possible. Because bees technically shouldn't be able to fly, but they do. All the time. Anyways. Let's see. What else? Betty. Let's see. My sovereignty shines brightest when I stand firmly in the present moment. I'm willing to sacrifice my heart any longer. I surrender, allowing the unaligned to gently fall away, making space for my destiny to meet me on the other side. Transformation is ever unfolding. It's a messy, beautiful, and gritty process, one that asks us to shed, release, and blindly trust. It requires commitment, unwavering strength, embodiment, and willingness to fiercely love ourselves through it all. My devotion and dedication to that which my heart desires acts as a compass. This leads me to where and with whom I need to be. My willingness to surrender control and trust that I am supported allows the universe to act on my behalf, magnetizing all forms of abundance to me. Wowza. I release old karmic beliefs and patterns, knowing that the past no longer defines me. This allows me to integrate the wisdom of my lived experiences, making way for joy, connection, and hope. Wow. All right. I hope that was helpful whenever you're watching, okay? Take care, pal number 3. Okay, bye. Hi, pal number 4. So you chose this triple moon phase biography piece of wood carving. Yeah. Let's see. Who is manifesting you? Why? What's their energy looking like? Let's see. Could get new energy for pal 4. Thank you. Mind you, it could be multiple people. Clarify, clarify, clarify. Sort of vibe to this. Okay. I think somebody's trying to manifest a lot of progress with you. Not gonna lie. So you got 3 cups. Got the Lovers. 4 pence. 4 swords. 6 of cups. 5 4 wands. King cups. Hangman. Queen of swords. Hermit. 10 of wands. Emperor. Knight of cups. Three of wands. Ace of wands. 10 of cups. 9 of swords. Page of pence. Hold on. I get the sense that like your friends are manifesting you. To talk to them a lot more and to celebrate with them a lot more. And then there's another person. This could be a romantic energy or somebody that wants to be a romantic energy. I feel like you're protecting your energy and you're thinking of like, what should I really invest in? And like, where should I put this towards? And you're trying to take some time out to see clearly. And I think this past, well, the person that's like the romantic one that wants to be romantic, if they're not already romantic, you've known them for a while, and you've also known your friends for a while. You've gained a lot of insight. I feel like your friends want to spend time with you a lot more because you haven't been so much. Maybe you've been diverting your energy towards something better, or like something more like prioritizing it to like work, hobbies. love life. I think they want to like chat with you and like get to know what you've been up to and what you've been doing. And then also, if the other person wants to spend more time with you and stuff like that. I'm not really sure if you're friends with this person will like each other that much. I don't know. I think you're trying to unpack a lot of things because you might have hit that point of like being really drained and exhausted and needing like a break. You want to move forward and have something great, but you're also concerned about the future and how you're going to ground things. Can you clarify Hangman? Roll a card. You've hit a point in your life where you're taking things a lot more seriously. It could be about like finance, career, whatnot. You've hit a really milestone situation recently, or you're about to. And so like people are like want to know what you've been up to, and stuff like that. It's like you feel like you're not really fitting into your circle. You're not fitting into your circle. And that's the thing. You're trying to fit in, but you don't fit in. You've outgrown a lot of people. And you're like more mature now. I think you need to get to know yourself a little bit more, especially if you've been putting yourself into work and stuff. Like you're into other people. Like you might have lost yourself there. And it's like there's a lot more than tradition and commitments and stuff. So like actually prioritize your well-being, please. Keep going. Keep persevering. But like it's gonna be a lot. I feel like people always try to get your attention. Where like you're dealing with a lot of flakers too. And it's like, how do you want to show up in this world? What kind of standards do you want to have? You know what I mean? Like being more of the wheel in your own life. And like what makes you happy. It's a good tarot moment in a good way. It's not really, well, it might be painful, but it's not as painful as the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords was really in the past. And you're like trusting that like even if there's a tower that's going to fall, it's actually a good tower. Wow. What else? What else? You've done the work on yourself, and people are watching that. It's like maybe people in the past treated you terribly, and now they want to come back because you're doing so much better without them. Yeah, they want to invest in you now. When you already were the ish earlier. You're moving towards something way better. You've already hit that point where you're like, I'm not coming back down for you. I'm already past this. Yeah. Somebody in the past really hurt you. There was somebody that thought you were an option. When you're not an option. Not to the right person. You're actually number one. You know? Yeesh. You might be feeling like deja vu, or like feeling like, oh, I already know the path that I'm on. I want something new and exciting in my life. Oh, I need some new energy to revitalize the place. But like, I need a timeout so that I can like make sure I'm okay. And like, treat yourself within reason, you know, don't break the bank. Treating yourself, honestly, yeah. Protect your energy, please. Say no more often. Okay. Power 4. Power 4. Alright. So you got peridot, brooders, the lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. When you're not applying yourself, success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Muscovite. The pragmatic, empirical, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem, logic. When you have a problem, logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or moldavite, and need to get a grip. Develop your foresight. The Marian Quartz. Anyone in need of a vacation from their thoughts. Whenever someone or something you love needs a zap of healing energy, awaken your inner wizard or witch and cast a spell with Marian Quartz. Escape your mind. Herkimer Diamond. Reiki masters, travelers on the spiritual path, highly sensitive people. When you're reaching for clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, or healing work, brush off all of those unwanted vibes with Herkimer Diamond. Power wash your energy. Jasper. Air signs, city folk. When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session, strengthen your foundation. And last one, rose quartz. The overly self-critical, sentient spiritual beings who love deeply, those in the healing arts, or those who want to be. When you feel like you always have to be the one to have it all figured out, to work the hardest, to hold it all together for everyone else, rose quartz gives us a pink cashmere covered platform to be soft, sweet, and open to spirit. Take care of your heart. Okay, you got fish. Trust your gut instincts a lot more. Trust where you're being led, okay? Earthworm. You're really actually helpful. You're more helpful than people realize. You know, earthworms, they aerate the soil, right? Just by moving it around. They're engineers that way. Elephants, it's giving you're more powerful than you realize, so stop acting as though you have something around your foot, even though you actually have a lot more freedom than you realize. Camel, drink your water. Drink your water, and you're going to persevere through this. So keep doing that. Even if it feels like a slump, you know, it's going to be okay. Lamb. Connect to the softer part of yourself right now, if you can. And Phoenix, you're going to rise out of this. Rise from the ashes to start an emblem of fire and then become a way better transformative person. You can't really show up for others if you don't show up for yourself, right? So practicing gratitude acknowledges my efforts. It assists me to revise and adjust my approach. This helps me to clearly understand boundaries and banish that which is no longer welcome. I grasp my heart's inner fire and take it deep within, deep down through the soles of my feet, through the roots of the trees, the soil, deeper until it connects with the heart of Gaia, where it melts, our rhythmic hearts being together with the ancestral knowing that it is time to rise together as one. So maybe somebody is trying to really, that's giving soulmate energy, or swan energy too. You mate for life. Anyways, extending myself forgiveness, love, and compassion is the first step in creating the awareness required to come into loving alignment with myself. I surrender my worries and fears to the Divine Mother, creating the space to focus on nurturing my heart and soul. What did I say? Sheesh. Cultivating trust and intimacy within allows me to move with unwavering purpose. It requires me to embrace my inner passion, my raw intensity, my primal instinct. Honoring my innate nature is a radical reclamation of the feral feminine wisdom that continues to emerge. The incredible willpower, drive, and intensity that can be oppressed no more. Sorry. I'm slowly getting tired, but, you know, it's late when I'm filming this, so. Alright, I hope that was helpful whenever you're watching, okay? Take care. Have a great rest of your day, okay? Alright, bye, pile number 4. Hi, pile number 5. So you chose this gorgeous triple moon pyrography wood carving. Amazing. Very beautiful, actually, indeed. So let's see. Who is manifesting you? Why? What's their energy like? And then I'll be done. Okay. Dope. So I'll put back. It's not one. Well, I find sometimes the cards want to come out multiple at once, and I'm just like, why? Oh. Alright. Got 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, High Priestess, sorry, Strength card. You actually might be a, somebody that's trying to manifest you might be a High Priestess in sort. Don't be alarmed. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, King of Wands, Judgment, 2 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Death, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Chariot. So whatever I'm going to say, I think the guidance is to take things as they are and like take time out to figure things out. I like to focus on yourself and like release those burdens and like process your emotions and have epiphany within yourself. There might be a lot of chaotic energy around you, or even chaotic energy with this person, so like be mindful of that. Or you're going through a lot of massive changes, and that's part of life. I want to know more about the 3 of Swords. Somebody hurt you really deeply in the past, and it's like you're not sure how to think of it, because I think you feel like you were the problem, even though you probably weren't a big chunk of the problem. What's going on is that like you're confused about like if you should take an offer or not. Somebody actually rejected you or not. You're oblivious to something, potentially from a King of Wands. Because you're actually emerging as your true, authentic self. So, like, you might be focused on something else and people are trying to get your attention. And you're just like, yeah, I'm really focused on reading this book. But you're really upgrading as a person. You've come a long way, actually. And it's like you gave a lot to people in the past, and you currently do, and now it's like you're actually setting better boundaries. You're putting a pause of overly giving. You're not talking about like a breakup, and that's okay, but maybe you're not processing it either, and that's not okay, because it's gonna come out whether you like it or not. And it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. Anyways, you already know that something is done for, and something new starting. You feel stuck even though you have the key to what you're looking for. Where this person feels like you're the key to what they're looking for. This person or whoever, or both of you, feel stuck in the situation, and like maybe somebody's been hurt so many times, and now they're a little bit rough on the edges, but the reality is like they still want love. They don't know how to show that they want love to another individual, so then it's harder to figure out, how do I do this? Because I'm concerned I'm going to get hurt. So maybe I should just keep them at arm's length. How do I message and how do I come forward to this person? Yeah. They're in a cyclical loop in their head, honestly. And they're trying to break that. They're cutting it, but it's just going to take some time. They've been really hurt. There's been a massive ending. I feel like they're hard on themselves. They don't think they are progressing and as quickly as they want, even though they've come a long way. Hold on. Sorry. Part of my body is trying to crack, but it's not cracking. Okay. They're watching you though. Like, trying to figure out, air out the details before coming towards you. Maybe that's why they're manifesting you. Yeah, they want something long term that's really happy, that's really glowing energy. They care about you a lot. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Tourmalated quartz. Anyone in need of a psycho-spiritual scrub? When it's time to shed a light on the vices, victims, and vampires in your life, once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back into the gutter where they belong. Restore your perfect light. Jeez. Tibetan black quartz. Metaphysicists, occultists, tantrists, Sagittarians. When you're chasing alignment on the meditation cushion. When you're pulling tarot cards. Light up your spiritual path. Love it. Ruby. Anyone who was something worth fighting for. Any Aries. When you want to show the world you are both beautiful and ferocious, when your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrums have you down, reach for a ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging. Feed your fires. It's also like, it's giving, whoever this is, or maybe both of you, been like single for a hot minute. And so like, one of you or both of you read fantasy novels, and it's, you need some spice in your love life. That's what it's giving. Bloodstone. They're constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking machinations of modern life, Capricorns. When you're totally blood dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep, get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day, chin up, head high. Power up your vitals. Like, you need to experience the sunlight every once in a while. Could be really stuck in wintering mode. If you know what I mean, then you know. Okay, citrine. Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you. When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today, manifest your masterpiece. And Mazanite. Teeth grinders. Anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde? Mercury retrograde. Alright, when your inner child wants a real talk with you, ask yourself what literally you really want from life. Does it sound like what current you would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from your heart. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so you got Cosmic Egg, Panther, Hummingbird and Hyena, Sea Serpent, and Unicorn. Okay, so you're a unique, very unique soul. This person's very unique too. One of you or both of you laugh at each other's jokes quite easily. Be careful about evil eye, because people might be trying to send that your way in order to break things apart, anything that's good in your life, honestly. Hummingbird, you're sweet like nectar and stuff like that, or when somebody finds you sweet like nectar, and you're very protective of your energy, and that's amazing. And like Panther is ferocious too. Somebody might like David Bowie. The song was Putting Out Fire. Yeah. Cat people. Sorry, my brain's a little tired. Anyways, ooh, geez, okay. Sure. Oh my gosh. Just keep slipping. Alright, let's see. My unhealthy perceptions of balance and harmony skewed who I thought I needed to be. I released the need to will myself into being someone I am not. I make space to honor my truth my heart needs. This validates and nourishes my soul in the deepest ways. It is safe to let go of the stories, the thoughts, and the expectations. I am whole, I am worthy, I am free to be me. Sifting through all the falsehoods that have been imposed upon me allows me to contemplate the truth of my heart's desires. This provides clarity on what I am unwilling to settle for. Firm, loving boundaries and radical presence creates the flow of connection, authenticity, and excellence. My raw, primal, and instinctive nature is that of my inner warrior. It is beautiful and strong signature. It is a beautiful and strong signature that is always within me. Each time I honor my passion, drive, and ambition, I heal and integrate the wounds of the world. The ones that tell me I'm too much, that my desires are too great, that I am somehow unworthy. I recognize that as merely a distraction, a means of separating me from my infinite power. I am all that I am. You have 3 more cards that want to come through. Embodying my leadership through vulnerability transforms my heart and heals my wounds. Through discipline and perseverance, I embrace my destiny. Contemplation allows me to gain clarity on the beliefs that no longer serve my highest good. This permits me to release and make space for higher guidance to pour into the crown of my head, down into my heart, anchoring my sovereign divinity in this present moment. I move forward with trust in the unfolding, leaning into slow, steady progress. I have journeyed from afar. I swam in the endless depths of the ocean and fought my way to dry land. I was cleansed by the current, and now I am born anew. I am alive. Feeling the sun on my face, the wind on my back, the earth beneath my feet, and the fire in my soul, I open my eyes. Slowly the world begins to come into focus. I steady my gaze, focusing on the horizon, and step forward towards the sun. Alright, well, I hope that was helpful whenever you're watching. Okay. Take care. Bye, Pal 5.